Welcome back to my channel. If you have been here before, it's probably been quite a while. If you're new, welcome. I used to make booktube videos about 3 years ago. My last video I posted was, I think, in June of 2020. And yeah, at that point in time, I had been doing booktube for I think like 5 to 6 years, maybe. I'm not really sure, but it just became really difficult for me to make videos, and I hit reading slumps about every year, and so a combination of those plus some other things, and I stopped making videos. There's a lot of reasons why I stopped and that it's been so long. Short answer is that now I'm really kind of feeling more like myself. This year, I pretty much hit a reading slump in April and didn't pick up back reading until maybe November or the beginning of December. I think I read 2 books in that entire time period for myself. I have finally started reading again and completed a book this year. So I have been kind of wanting to come back to booktube recently, and something that Angie said, she is over at Book Mama, about keeping her channel a hobby and keeping it fun because it is a hobby. I like that idea, and kind of inspired me to go ahead and try and get back into making videos. I've been wanting to do it for a little while now, so I thought I would try it out. I thought I would go over some things that I'm finishing up and looking forward to for the end of the year. Every year I set a goal for 50 books on Goodreads, and I always do it at 50 books, and if I meet it, good. If I don't, that's okay, and most times I do meet it. There's only been 1 year in the last 10 years probably that I haven't met that goal of 50 books, but this year might be the second. I am sitting at, I think 42, I think maybe 43 now that I just finished this last book. So I have some books that I'm hoping to get to and some short reads so that I can maybe meet my goal this year. We shall see how I do. But I thought I'd just go over some things that I've been reading and hoping to finish, and some new ones that I thought I might try and read before the end of the year and tell you about them. So I actually just started a new virtual book club online. Some people from my bullet journaling for readers group. And so the first book that we picked, since it's just the last month of the year, is The Christmas Guest. And this is by Peter Swanson. It's a novella, actually, and it's only like 100 pages. It's actually just under 100 at like 93 pages. And so we thought that would be a good introductory book for the group. And I just finished this today. It's a thriller, kind of a mystery. I enjoyed it. I rated it 4 stars. Another book that I am in the middle of right now is Pushing the Limits by Katie McGarry. I've been reading this one for at least 2 weeks or so, and I think I'm not even halfway. I think I'm only maybe a third of the way through. And it's an easy read. It's quick, but it's hard for me to like get into it and really finish it. So I'm hoping to finish that one. And there's a few other books here that I'm hoping to get to by the end of the year. This one is Everlost by Neil Shusterman. This is the last one I have of 5. My kids each picked me a book off of my shelves back last December and wrapped them up for me to read this year. And I've read all the other 4. Well, I think only read 1 of them, and I DNF'd or all the other 3, but this is the last one, so I'm going to try and get to this one before the end of the year. The other one I'm going to try and get to by the end of the year is The Last by Hannah Jameson. This is just one that I wanted to read. I actually picked this for my November pick in my old book club, but it really kind of just dissolved at the end of November. And so I wanted to go ahead and read this at some point this year, and I might actually be buddy reading this with somebody, but that's going to happen like at the very end of the year or maybe even into January. Some other books that I thought I could read to try and get to my goal by the end of the year. I went to Goodreads and just found the shortest books on my TBR, and pretty much 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 are Kindle books, but these are very short novellas, and so I'm hoping I can maybe get through them very quickly and be able to make my 50 book goal. One of them is not a Kindle book, so that one is Wizard of Oz. That's the shortest book I have on my TBR on my shelves, so that's a possibility. I also have Ghost 19 by Simone St. James. I have one called A Holiday by Gaslight by Mimi Matthews. I have the first in a series called Not Happy Campers by Ash Keller, which I have no idea what that's about, but the cover looks cute. And then there's Like a Winter Snow, which is the beginning of a romance series by Lindsay Harrell. And those are the ones that I have on my Kindle, and they're pretty short. And so I'm hoping to make my 50 book goal by the end of the year. Fingers crossed. Anyways, that's all I have for you today. I just wanted to check in and kind of do a little update, and I'm hoping to come back in January or maybe even by the end of the year again. We shall see, with some new 2024 things to talk about. So stay tuned, and I will see you next time. Bye.